This channel is sponsored by All Things Aquatic, a fast-growing online store for all your reefing needs. We are offering £5 off every order of £100 plus and free next day delivery. Just click on the link in the description below or use discount code Nathan5. Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. So I've done a video for some time now, and that is because I've been waiting to do this video, waiting for this product to arrive. Now this is something I don't usually do. Quite often a company will approach me to do a review or video on their product. Now I'm quite fussy what I use on my tanks, and unless I think it's really good and I fully intend to use it on the system, I won't do the review. But this couldn't come at a better time. This company approached me or reached out to me regarding their product, but I'd like to try it and perhaps maybe do a video on it. And I thought, do you know what, that product looks really good, and it's exactly what I'm after actually, because I've been looking for this product or a new product to use on my new system. If you follow the videos, you'll know that I am planning a system upgrade to a much larger system at the end of the year, due to our regal tang Penny. She's getting quite a size now, and I need to provide her with a bigger home just so she can stretch her legs. So I've had her since, I don't intend to get rid of her and keep this system. I want to enlarge the system, mainly just because of her. I've had her since she was tiny. She was the size of a penny. So yeah, that's the plan. Now, like I say, it couldn't have come at better timing really, this new product. Let's say new. It's new in the UK. They're very big in China. The product is a biological media, a biological filtration house to house the bacteria population in your reef. Now we all know how important that is. Now with a reef tank, especially new reef tanks and new reefers that are doing these minimal escapes, you've got to have a section in your sump that you've got to back up a nice big area to house all your bacteria. Even with a system like this that has lots of live rock, the problem is as it matures and the coralline algae encrusts on it everywhere, it does impede its efficiency, and you never really know how much it's working. So you've got to have a dedicated section in your sump, where it's highly recommended to have lots of biological down in your sump as well as a backup. So the product is from a company called Mountain Tree. Now they're very big in China, and I know that they've got distribution hubs in the USA, Australia, a few other places I can't quite remember. I know Germany, because that's where this came from. They said it was sent to me from Germany, but I think they're trying to move into the UK. And wow, this media I'm so impressed with. It's called the Lotus Root Bacteria House 3, and they've been working on this for some years and developing it, and this is their third generation of it. It's ceramic, specifically designed for marine and reef tanks. It's a ceramic media. Now check this out. I don't think you've seen a design quite like this. I'll try and get it zoomed in on the camera. There's two different sizes. This is a small. They do a large one. It's a lot thicker as well. But what I'm so impressed with is the design of this and the porosity of this. Hopefully it's going to pick up on camera. I'll try and get it zoomed in. Will it zoom? There we go. Look how rough the texture is on this ceramic. Now usually a lot of medias you find made of ceramic are very smooth to the touch. This is really rough. It's got a huge surface area due to its design. Now they're claiming, I think it's just over 3,000 square meters on this, and compared to something like the equivalent, say, Max Spec Bio Brick, it's about 1,000, so it's got 3 times the amount. Now they come with, I'll show you in the box, with a protective plastic gauze wrapped around them. Here, as you can see here, which obviously protects them in transit, but it's also good for when you've got them in the sump and you need to do maintenance and move them around. They don't crash up against each other. They're sort of cushioned by this plastic protective sheath around them. So that's a good idea. Obviously you don't need to use that. I've got I think 24 of them in the sump here, and I'm sort of transitioning from what I was using over to these, all ready for the new tank, because obviously the new tank's going to be a lot larger. So there's many different biological medias, filtration media you can get from different manufacturers. Now this was by far the best one. So let's run through some of them. We've got Marine Pure. We've used that on our Reef 750 fish only system. Huge, great big blocks. Now they do process very well. The trouble with them things is they're so fragile. You only have to touch them, and you do need to touch them sometimes. Moving stuff about in the sump, or you need to sort of shake the detritus off them. They just crumble. You touch them, you're imprinting your fingers into them. So functionality-wise, they're not that practical. A very good media that I have found is which I have been using for many years, is from Biohome. Their Biohome sintered glass media. Very efficient at processing your ammonia nitrite and nitrate. Again though, the trouble with functionality with that is that because they're in, so I'll show you my sump in a minute, the form factor of them, you either have loads of them sitting in your sump or in a basket, and they're just hard to maintain. You need to shake the detritus out of and stuff. They're just very messy. Although they're quite solid, they don't break apart, they're just hard to maintain. With this tank we're using Biohome, we're also using Max Specs BioBricks, which I've never used before, and they've been running in here for a couple of years, since the start really. And they're very good, apart from the surface area, and their form factor is is good for placing in the sun, but they're quite smooth to the touch, and they tend to have this the dirt and detritus, like a film that sort of creates over them over time, and obviously impedes their efficiency. But the design of this mountain tree bacteria house is, as you can see, the amount of different angles and surface, and the spiral effect, the way that's designed, it's just so good. Like I said, Mountain Tree specifically designed this for the marine environment, and they're claiming that it will stabilise pH between 8 and 8.4, and for us that's great. It's got a very low silicate leaching. They claim that there's hardly any silicates come from it, which with some other medias you do get quite a lot of leach of silicates, which is responsible for your brown diatoms everywhere in the tank. So I've got 24 of these now in the sump. I'm going to show you in a sec. But since I put them in a couple of weeks ago, we've had no diatom bloom at all. So I know they're right with that. Now they also impregnate this ceramic with lots of trace elements. I can't remember exactly which ones they are, but you've obviously got strontium, calcium, magnesium, stuff like that. So again, aids with a reef tank. Its surface area and its porosity is just over 3,000 square meters of surface area, which is huge. So I'm going to show you down in the sump how I've got them. Give me 2 secs. So there we go. That's them all in the last chamber here, which I've replaced all the Biohome. I've moved over to chamber 1. There's loads of detritus all stuck in it, which I've got to clean it all out. But they're ideal for maintenance because you just literally get hold of them, you can shake them, get the detritus off and back into the system to be filtered out. We've still got our Max Spec BioBricks there, so hopefully over the next sort of 2 or 3 months this stuff will really start maturing and populating with good stuff. Yeah, awesome media. So it couldn't come at a better time really, as I'm sort of prepping up and preparing for the new tank. It's great we're going to get this all matured up, ready for it. Check Mountain Tree out. They're on their website. They've got quite a big website that says all the details about this media. Like I say, I'm in talks with them regarding getting this available to us UK reefers. It would be a really good thing. So I think it'd be very popular, and it's definitely, like I said before, it's the best media I've ever laid my hands on. So we're going to run this now over the next few months, but I have high hopes of it being really effective. So I'm going to wrap the video up. Thanks for watching, folks. Obviously, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and be sure to check Mountain Tree out. And I'll check back in with the progress of how we can get hold of it in the UK. So thanks for watching. So until next time, see you later. This channel is sponsored by All Things Aquatic, a fast-growing online store for all your reefing needs. We are offering £5 off every order of £100 plus and free next day delivery. Just click on the link in the description below or use discount code Nathan5.